So let us start with the taxonomic hierarchy. So what do you mean by taxa? You put all the varieties in different categories. So those categories are called taxa, and allowing those categories you call it as taxonomy. And what is hierarchy? It is the step-by-step analysis. So when you take the taxonomic hierarchy, it should follow all these things. So it always starts with the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. That is, it will start from the lower to the upper hierarchy system, and this is the largest system. So when you take kingdom, it should come under either plant or variety. So we have different hypotheses that we'll discuss in the next chapter. How kingdom origin, or the origin of kingdom. So this is the highest hierarchy which will carry the major groups. Next will be the phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. So first we'll start with the lower cases. We'll take a common example, the same Mangifera indica. So when you take Mangifera indica, as I already told you, in binomial nomenclature, we will name the organism in two names. So what is the first name that comes? Genus. Okay, so the first name will be the genus and the second name will be the species. Species or the specific epithet. We say it as specific epithet. So when you take the genus, you need to understand Mangifera indica is a common name given to one variety of mango, not all the varieties. So when you take mango as an example, this Mangifera will remain same. So the genus will always remain same, but we have different varieties of mangoes. So the second name, the species will change. Can you understand? Say for example, we have different varieties. So Mangifera indica will be the variety of one name. I'll give another example that will be easy for you to understand. I think you would have heard of a very common disease called the typhoid, right? So the typhoid is caused by a bacteria called Salmonella typhi. So you call that as Salmonella typhi. So when you take this as an example, this is the name of a bacteria. So this is the genus and this is species. Not only typhi, we have different varieties which will have same genus but the species vary. So the different variety is based on certain characters. Can you understand? So we have Salmonella paratyphi A, and we also have Salmonella paratyphi B, Salmonella paratyphi C. So what is this paratyphi A, paratyphi B and paratyphi C? These are species. So you should always remember the genus will be same and the species will vary because we have different varieties that has to be classified. Can you understand? So always it starts, the lower form will be the species which will have different variety. So the genus will be same. Next is the family. Coming to family, so when you take any organism that comes under the one, it should have a family, right? So if you take cat as an example, cat comes under a particular family. What is it family? Felis. So when you take cat as an example, the organism, the name of cat is Felis. The genus of cat is Felis and you call the name as Felidae. Okay, day. So this family will always ends with day. Similarly, canine for dog. So when you take canine family, dog family, you say it as Canidae. So family names will end with day. Okay. So when you have an organism, the organism will have a genus and a species. The genus will remain same and the species will vary according to the variety. And it will have a family which will always ends with a day. Say for example, even flowers, even plants, we have different family name. So let us discuss that in the next chapter. Now coming to order. What is is order? Order. So you are classifying an organism based on the family. Again, aggregates of characters. So if you classify a living organism based on different characters, you call that as order. And order always ends with ales. Okay. Coming to class. So what is this class? So this class is something unique. Say for example, a monkey and gorilla can come under one family. That's just an example I'm telling you. It can come under one family, but this monkey and gorilla can also relate to another. It can also relate to other carnivores like dog, cat, or lion. Why? Because it shares the common characters with other, though it comes under one. So class is something like it can have a single living organisms can come under two different variety. So that will be included under class. Okay. Say for example, monkey and gorilla comes under primata. It can also come under mammalia. So you will read everything in the upcoming chapters in detail, so you will understand. So just telling you the base of the hierarchy. Then comes the phylum. Phylum, so based on different characters like presence of spinal cord or presence of neural system. So based on certain characters, we classify or we put all the organisms in different order. Okay, and the last is the highest hierarchy is kingdom, which will include whether it comes under plant or it comes under animal. Okay, so our taxonomic hierarchy starts with species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, and kingdom. So let us take a common example of human, and I'll give you the names. How do you arrange this? Okay. Let us see the taxonomic hierarchy of human. So what is the local name or the common name? Man. So local name, man. What is it? How do you say? Zoological or botanical name? You say it as zoological name. Why zoological? Since we come under animals. So what is the zoological name of human? Homo sapiens. So when you write Homo sapiens, what is it? Homo. Genus. So Homo is genus. And what is sapiens? Species. Then we have family. So we come under the family Hominidae. Then we have order. Order we come under primata or primates. We say it as primates. Then class, we come under the class. I gave you an example. What is that? Class mammalia. We come under mammalia. Then we have phylum. Phylum again. We have we classify based on the presence of backbone. So we call that as notochord. So that comes under chordata. And the highest hierarchy is kingdom. It comes under animalia. Okay. So this is how for each and every organism you will have kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. Can you understand? So you call this as the taxonomic hierarchy. So the upcoming classes we are going to learn about plant kingdom as well as animal kingdom in detail. Hope you understood. Thank you, children.